Welcome PES fans, you can use the gaming marketplace in eBay to purchase PES 2021. You could even get yourself a 3% discount if you use the code MARLON at checkout. PES 2021 with the 3% discount using the code MARLON. Welcome back PES fans to a mouth-watering double header, a double game of the week, of which we start at the Etihad. Manchester City take on Arsenal, who have been in the form of their lives currently. The Blues have a game in hand. Can they catch up with the Gunners? Foden has slipped it through to Sterling. Fanti trying his luck at the near post, but Leno is smart to it. De Bruyne stays on his feet. Chips it through to Mahrez, he goes down, and we have a penalty kick, less than 10 minutes played. Not the start to their trip up north for the Londoners. Well, Tierney, you have to own this mistake. You know, he fiercely disagrees. Now Kevin De Bruyne to put Manchester City up. Oh, that's a terrible penalty. What was that? Nketiah. Aubameyang back to Nketiah. Willian in the centre. It's just slapped away by Edison, but Tierney's keeping it alive. Gets the ball in. Let's clear the way to safety. Aubameyang on the turn. Good stretch from the Brazilian. Mahrez to the captain Kevin De Bruyne. Sterling. Barry knocks it onto De Bruyne. Oh! We have blast off here in Manchester. It's a bazooka from De Bruyne. It bounces like a basketball over the crossbar and over the goal line. It's thanks to the telepathic layoff from Sergio Aguero. He knew where Kevin wanted it. That is a satisfying, succulent, sweet strike to open the scoring. Elneny. Now it's Dani Ceballos. Will go for glory by himself, but it's very underwhelming. Sterling turning the Egyptian inside out. And here is Foden. Oh, and Leno couldn't track it all the way. It was a scattering save. Nketiah. Mendy and Laporte getting the shoelaces crossed. And it's a penalty at the other end. Clumsy, comical defending from the Blues has led to a lifeline being fed to Arsenal. Now Pierre-Patrick Aubameyang, the Arsenal captain, to do the honours. Saved! And Guardiola will feel justice was served. Aguero, he's caught there and the referee doesn't care. De Bruyne. Kyle Walker going for a strike, and it's a training ground save for Leno. Willian. Nketiah helps it on, and Aubameyang slips at the crucial moment. You can feel his frustration. Foden he's gone down, and the referee has used up his penalty quota for the game, it seems. Aubameyang guides it back to Lacazette, hits the post. And he keeps it alive. Willian this time converts. And Arsenal can gain something out of the anything but clinical Manchester City defending. Great decision making from Lacazette. Just needed the toe poke of death. De Bruyne goes back to Mahrez. Fancy little turn, but it's back to the Belgian. Whips a dangerous one in, but Aguero can't keep it down. 20 minutes left on the clock now. Fernandinho. A good pass to Sterling. Sterling sees the centre, releases it to Foden. Aguero gets a little bit of a glance on it. Ceballos. Willian. Lacazette. As Arsenal are trying to turn this around. Aubameyang could, but he's been punched by Edison. It falls to Saka. And it's a terrible volley. Whipped in by Willian. Aubameyang angles the header downwards. Would have been dangerous if this was on target. Williams running into space. Here's Aubameyang to the left, Lacazette to the right, but he goes for it by himself. At the end, he's lost possession. Just seconds to go in the game. De Bruyne to Aguero, now Kyle Walker. He spots the run of the Argentinian. Sergio Aguero has tucked it away and stolen it from Arsenal. 3 points in the bag for Guardiola. It's Manchester City's man of the decade, Sergio Aguero. Sergio Aguero has shoved 2 dozen bananas down the cannon of the Gunners, and they've self-imploded. Manchester City have stolen it. A nighttime robbery at the Etihad. Almost certainly the last kick of the game. And it's a game that could have been a different story. Had penalties been converted, chances taken, but in the end all that matters is Sergio Aguero has backed it for the Blues yet again. It's Manchester City 2, Arsenal 1. We travel to Lombardy for the famous Milan Derby. And for such a sentimental clash between these 2 iconic teams, it's not the same behind closed doors. Nonetheless, the stars of the blue, red and blacks shall treat it just as seriously as ever. There has been absences and self-isolations, but tonight we have the best representatives from both sides of the city. Salimakis is going to beat Bastoni to this. Ibrahimovic! He's practically drilled it into the lap of Handanovic. Leaping over De Vrij. Eriksen. Nearly a good pass to Martinez, but he does reach it. Although it's a tame strike. Inter Milan enjoying a bit of a resurgence, especially this past season, falling just short in the Europa League. Here's Ibrahimovic. He's pushed aside by Handanovic. Corner kick to AC Milan. Vidal. Eriksen. Now Lukaku. He goes straight by himself. Now sting the hands of Donnarumma. Not exactly the fastest, but he's not exactly the weakest either. Romelu Lukaku. Here's Rebic. Rebic goes straight by himself, and Handanovic doesn't hold it. That could have gone pear-shaped. Hakimi with a deep and dangerous ball in, but Romagnoli reads it like a billboard. Eriksen, flash a little turn there, and Vidal almost hits the jackpot with that gamble. A wicked deflection it certainly was. That's fell out to Kessie. Tonali. Çalhanoğlu! It was high and helpfully easy for Handanovic. Here comes Ibrahimovic, surely 1-on-1. Oh, and he's pulled it wide, it's even unlike for him. It's brought down by Tonali. Kessie with a give and go from Çalhanoğlu. And like a magician, Ibrahimovic has somehow pulled out a shot out of the hat. And De Vrij has his hands full with the Swede. It's a long pass from Gagliardini. Beautiful touch from Eriksen. He squeezed it in. It's classy from Christian Eriksen. Seems to be fitting in those blue and black shirts very nicely. It's incredible how this was even able to reach the Dane. But he took it with the first touch, softer than a child-loving mother. It's a cross from Perisic, Lukaku the target. Should have done much better. Ibrahimovic has freed Rebic up, surely it's a chance! Where did all the power go? Eriksen helps it on to Hakimi. Hakimi's shot is shut down, Martinez is spilled through to Lukaku! And Milan still found a solution to keep this out. Goalkeepers are usually cursed on the near post on this game, but not on that occasion. Eriksen has drilled it through to Lukaku, who surely 1-on-1! Well, it's pulled back a little bit, but did that affect the outcome? Was that the reason that was touched onto the goalpost? 1 minute of normal time to play. His layout. Rebic. Kessie. Costello. He lifts it up for Ibrahimovic! And the living legend has thumped it into the net. That was a beautiful run of play from AC Milan. The deftest of touches from Castillo may have made all the difference. No matter how Zlatan receives it, he'll find a way to bury it. Just when it seemed Rebic was going to lose control of the situation, genius improvisation from everyone involved. The Europa League runners-up are caught short at the final hurdle yet again. And of course, who else would it be by the hand of Zlatan? Well, it was an action-filled Milan derby. It finishes here at the San Siro. Inter Milan 1, AC Milan 1. A quick thank you to Matt Lackerbone, our Patreon supporter. And if you want to throw in a bit of loose change and support the channel, then the link is in the description below. Thank you for watching. Let me know your predictions for today's games and let me know what you think should be featured on next week's Game of the Week. Would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on PES 2021 as well. Do you think it's the best Fox Engine PES they've ever made? You tell me. Once again, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.